Today is just like any other day.
The streets are still soft with the morning light. From quiet neighborhoods to busy city streets,
The sound of engines starting. The sound of people leaving home. The sound of a city slowly waking up.
Hello, my name is Leon, and today I invite you to join me as we explore Saigon on two wheels. Every journey in Saigon starts with a small ritual. And for many people, that ritual begins with a cup of Vietnamese coffee. The local grocery store is always there when people need something simple. These little shops can be found everywhere in Vietnam. From quiet neighborhoods to busy city streets, the local grocery store is always there when people need something simple.
I've done this routine countless times. Wake up, get ready, ride into the streets, a coffee on the way. Simple moments that happen thousands of times every day. For many people, this is just an ordinary morning. Nothing special, nothing worth filming. But today, I wanted to slow down and look closer. Because somewhere between these streets, I started noticing something. No matter where I looked, there was always one thing connecting everyone. Thousands of people, thousands of destinations, moving together on two wheels. Why does Ho Chi Minh City breathe on two wheels? Then I turned into one of the smallest alleys I could find. Suddenly, the answer was right in front of me. A car wouldn't fit here. A motorbike didn't just fit, it belonged here. These alleys weren't built around cars, they were built around people. And if you wanted to understand Vietnam, you had to understand these alleys first. Most people see Ho Chi Minh City through its busy streets, but the real rhythm of this city can often be found somewhere quieter. Behind every crowded road, there are hundreds of small streets like this, places where people don't just pass through. They live here, they work here, they build their everyday lives here. In these narrow spaces, the motorbike becomes more than transportation. It becomes part of daily life. As I ride deeper into Saigon, I arrive at Ban Co Market. Like many traditional markets in Vietnam, this place is hidden inside a small neighborhood where daily life continues away from the busy main streets. At first glance, it may seem a little chaotic. The narrow alleys, the crowded stalls, the constant movement of people. But somehow, everything works perfectly on two wheels. Everyone has their own small role. They create a rhythm that has existed for generations. Inside this small corner of Saigon, life is still moving. Simple, familiar, and full of energy. On two wheels. There's something peaceful about riding a motorcycle in Vietnam. You stop thinking about the destination and start noticing everything in between. The changing streets, the familiar sounds, the people passing by. Little by little, you simply become part of the city's rhythm. When you're on a motorcycle, you don't just pass through a city, you breathe with it. After spending the morning on these streets, I started noticing something. These motorcycles were not just carrying people, they were carrying responsibilities. For some people, this is how they earn a living. Some bring food, some bring families, some carry things that will make someone else's day better. In this city, a motorbike can become a small shop, a delivery vehicle, or simply a way to keep moving forward. In Vietnam, the climate is quite hot, so people seem to use ice for almost every drink, just like this man, who is preparing many bags of ice to deliver to shops. Or a tiny little motorbike, but it's carrying an entire party for someone. High school students still can use motorbikes, as long as the bike's engine is smaller than 50 cubic centimeters. People working hard every day, people building small businesses, people taking care of their families. Everyone has somewhere to go, someone waiting for them, someone depending on them. Maybe the reason this city runs on two wheels is because two wheels fit the way this city lives. They can move through narrow streets, carry almost anything, and connect millions of small moments every day. A city is not only made of buildings, it is made of thousands of ordinary moments. There's a very small act, but it truly makes a difference to this city. You'll easily spot water dispensers in front of shops, and anyone passing by can stop to drink or refill their own water bottle, just like this delivery driver. It's very heartwarming and it's free. As the afternoon slowly fades into evening, I find myself riding past a small neighborhood market that I've passed countless times before. Around this time of day, the streets begin to change. Offices empty, factories finish their shifts, and one by one, people make their way home. Before they get there, many of them stop here. Some come alone, carrying a reusable bag and thinking about what to cook for dinner. Others arrive with a child sitting in front of them on the scooter, patiently waiting while their mother picks out a few vegetables, some fresh fish, or a piece of meat for the evening meal. Watching them brings back a memory I didn't expect. I used to be that child. When I was little, my mom would sit me on the front of her motorbike just like that. If she was busy, my dad would take me instead. I never thought much about those moments back then, but seeing them again now, years later, I realized those simple rides home became some of the memories I treasure most. Traditional markets like this are still part of everyday life in Vietnam. They're usually busiest twice a day, early in the morning, around 6 o'clock, when people shop before work, and again in the late afternoon, around 5 or 6, when families begin thinking about dinner. For many people, this isn't just a place to buy food. It's a small daily ritual that quietly brings the day to a close. As the day came to an end, I finally understood what I had been looking for. It was never just only about motorcycles. It was also about the people. A mother taking her child home after a long day. An elderly couple still riding together after all these years. Two young lovers, each wearing a raincoat, standing sheltering from the rain next to the motorbike. The mother bought some flowers to decorate the house, a delivery rider making one last stop before heading home. A city where life isn't measured by landmarks, but by millions of ordinary journeys happening every single day. Motorcycles are not just a means of transportation. They are memories, love, and close companions to every Vietnamese person. They hear the joys and sorrows of each family, and they remain there, watching the country change day by day.